What's up, you guys? So I have a shoe haul. It's a mini shoe haul for you guys. I have something from Steve Madden, Adidas, and Gucci. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably already know what Gucci purchase I made, and I love them very, very much. Okay, so the first pair of shoes that I ended up getting were from Steve Madden, and it's these guys right here. Now, I'm a huge mule junkie. I love, well, black ones in particular. I do need to inject some color into my mule collection. I love my Laura mules so much from Steve Madden, the ones with the studs, and mainly because of the bar. I feel like the bit or the bar on a lot of, you know, Gucci dupes or mules out there on the high street market are not my cup of tea. Like, I love the chain on my Jeffrey Campbell mules, but those are thrashed. Like, those are just really literally for times that I'm like running to go to the grocery store or the gas station. Like, I needed a new pair of like black ones basically to replace those. But I'm not a fan of the, you know, bit here on a lot of the mules. I'm actually not that big of a fan of the one on the Gucci ones. I do still want the Gucci ones, but I want like a cooler pair, but then I'd feel stupid spending that amount of money and not getting a black pair. It's just been this torn thing in my brain for so long. But I do know that the quality of them are amazing and that they're super comfortable, so that would be the only reason why I think they would be worth the money, and obviously because they're timeless and stuff like that. But truly in my heart, the bit here on the Gucci thing is just, I don't know, it's just not me. This bar is very, you know, it's edgy, it's cool, it's simple, it's not a lot. So besides that, these are the most comfortable things ever. I think they're called the Kira, K-E-R-A. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I think they're called the Kira. The leather is so unbelievably soft, and I think they retail for like an amazing price. But I want to say $59, $69, like that's way cheaper than what the Laura's were and way cheaper than the Jeffrey Campbell's. And the actual footbed itself is kind of like a memory foam. It's really, really comfy. So these have been really easy to, you know, just pop on for work or whatever, and they just make everything look chic. And I don't even have to explain to you guys what to do with mules, because they are probably the most overrated shoe for a reason, because they're just easy and comfortable. So these are new to my collection, and I really, really like them. And I like that these have a little bit more of a sheen versus my Jeffrey Campbell ones. Those are more of like a matte like finish, like it's not as shiny, and these have a little bit more, I don't know, of a dressy element, I would say. So I love these a lot. Oh, and another thing about these really quickly is you have to size up an entire size. These are a 9. I'm a US 8, and a lot of the times I'm a 7.5 in Steve Madden because some of their stuff runs big. Not these. These ran super small, so I suggest sizing up an entire size, especially being that it's a mule. You don't want that, you know, that hangover, the heel hangover. That's not cute. So I love these, and I did get these in a 9. Okay, moving on to Adidas. I finally found these in my frickin' size, and it's the most basic slide ever. Just the classic Adidas original slides. I don't even know what they call these, but everyone and their mom has them. I used to have these in so many different colors in high school. They were like the easiest, most comfortable things to pop on. Now, I didn't technically find these in a women's 8. I did have to go out of my way to purchase these in a men's 6, and it is borderline too short, like in the length, but I can get away with it. Like, it's doable, but I couldn't go up in size because my feet are so flat that they don't fill out this part of the slide. So my foot, even in these, go through. Like, I have to sort of hold my toes down in these if I'm wearing them barefoot. Last night I wore them for the first time with socks. That's how I used to wear them in high school, and I don't remember, you know, when you're like that age, you don't really remember, you don't care about fit of shoes. Like, you're just putting them on. Like, I don't know, I didn't care about the fit. I just, if I liked them and I thought they were cute, whether they were too small or too big, I was wearing them. So I don't remember that aspect of the sizing with these, but I do remember wearing socks with them all the time, and now I understand why, because my foot does go through. I have like no arch on the top of my foot, like no instep. It's just really, really flat. So I have a hard time with slides, but I do love these, and they're just the basic classic Adidas slides that I finally have now back in my collection. Last but not least are the Gucci slides that I ended up getting, and it is these guys here. These are so freaking cute, but I have this mental thing with wearing them. I honestly wish I could just pop these on with anything and not think about it, like even with stripes. Like, I wish I could, I can't. And I do that with a lot of my other things. I don't know if this is because it's a designer slide or what. I don't know what my deal is, but they're very difficult for me to wear. They're navy, cream, and red, and they have a little bit of like, I don't know, like an olive green in there. I've worn them with red, I've worn them with white, and then obviously they're white too. I've worn them with black, even though my boyfriend's like, I don't like navy and black. I personally love navy and black, like black and brown. Like, I love that. It's actually trending right now. But even besides that, I think like a dark blue and black is just very chic and rich looking. But then now when I wear it with black, now I'm like self-conscious. I don't know. It's like a very weird battle with these, you know, slides. I will say they're not the most comfortable things in the world. They cut my big toe majorly. Like, the first time I wore them, granted, was for like 6 or 7 hours, the very first time I wore them, and it is leather lined at the top here, but they cut my toes, and I had like kind of like a little scar scratch for a couple weeks, and then I popped them on again just for a couple hours at a time, and they were fine. But no one wants a scraped up toe after buying a pair of designer shoes, especially if they're flat and supposed to be super comfy. So they're not the most comfortable thing. They do fit the top of my foot a lot better than, you know, like the Adidas slides or a lot of the other like contemporary brand slides out there. But if I did want to, my toes could, like if I wanted to push my foot through it, I could. These I ended up getting in a 38, just in case if you were wondering about sizing. So they do run true in size. These were also not the original ones that I wanted to get, and I did end up going again to the Rodeo location, and that time it was really busy. The service wasn't as good, but it was the only place that had slides in my size there, and I wanted to, you know, try on the 37 and the 38, just being that I was a 37 in the sneakers. I didn't know if the slides fit the same. I personally think I came heel to toe perfectly in the 37s, and then the 38, you know, you have the classic sort of like rim around my foot, kind of like how Birkenstocks have. So it sort of depends on how you want them to fit. The top of the 37s fit me so much better, but the sales associate and my boyfriend were like, no, your foot's hanging over, so whatever. I ended up doing the 38, and these are so, I'm obsessed with them. They're so freaking cute. I don't know what it is. Like, I've worn them obviously, but I don't know what it is. I just have an issue with popping them on with anything. I do think that they would look really cool with like a band tee and ripped up jeans, or, you know, ripped up jean shorts and like little dresses and stuff like that. I just have to just do it one day and not care, and then it'll be easier for me. Now, the couple DMs that I got when I post I don't know if I posted a picture of these or if it was like just an Instagram story DM question, was the fabric. It's a kind of like a raffia. It's not raffia. It is like just a fabric here, and then it's leather lined around the top here. Sorry, that's kind of dirty. And it is leather lined on the inside. Yeah. And then this is just rubber. These, like I said, weren't the original ones I wanted. I wanted the ones that were just all rubber and that had it in black and ivory, and it said Gucci. And then when we saw them in person, I wasn't very impressed. But then I do really, really like the solid colored ones that they come out with. I think they're like $250 or something, and all black and hot pink, and I believe orange. I don't know if yellow, I could be making that up. But they're really, really cool. But the first pair of designer slides, I wanted them to have a little bit more something to them, and I got these. So I really, really love these. So that is it. Those are the recent shoe purchases, and I hope you guys like them. Again, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.